happening at Antwerp, and I was like, let's go, let's head out. So it's a mix of NYU, Antwerp, and another vibe coding tool that's sponsoring it. But they're also like Lovable sponsoring this hackathon, which is exciting. And it's going on till 8 p.m. So we're like, let us head out and see hackathon. And probably this is the final hour, which is perfect because this is the time where the whole teams would present all their, what they did in this few hours. So was a great event. I met someone from my school, from Jacobs University, like back from Germany, and they're a founder. They are making robots, like VR, but controlling robots from VR, and they're like finalizing their term sheets for 2.5, which is crazy. And it was amazing, like meeting other people from your undergrad, because it's like a far, far away place. But it was always like great meeting like founders who can. You relate to, and Jacobs is not like a very entrepreneurial school, but then the people there are just different. Like people from Jacobs are like very globally minded, and then everyone, it's like a place where people like doing things their own way. So the good thing about Jacobs is, most places try to mold you, but then in Jacobs it's more of like you become more of yourself, and more of like you just deepen your personality in general. And that's what I loved about Jacobs. Everyone like literally does their own thing, and it's a completely different stuff. There's no like basic patterns that you can find in Jacobs people, other than they being like so different and so unique. That was like literally the pattern for Jacobs people, and it was exciting. We had like, I don't know, an hour-long talk of just like, they're all moving to San Francisco. They're in between NYC and San Francisco, and it was great talking about like the culture, people here from our school, and just back in Germany, back to campus days. So it was a great night. I'm happy I literally came. I was literally about to skip this hackathon, but not skipping, showing up is the best thing you can literally do instead of not showing up. So yeah. Back to another day. Today is a Tuesday. It's an exciting day, and I was going over our app. I use our app GenAIx, like for the trend section on the web version for all my AI news. And today OpenAI became like a for-profit company. Microsoft basically owns 27% of OpenAI, and now their valuation just hit 4 trillion. So I made a content about that, and today's exciting. Today we'll be discussing more about the courses with the course team. It's Tuesday, like every day catch up with the course team, and they did an amazing job with the project management course, and now we have like amazing courses. And right now a great idea came for our first enterprise client, which is our partner. We can have them as a pilot, and I'll share this with the team today. That way we can have first client, second client, and goes on in general. So continuing out the outreaches on to basically all the enterprises, B2B side, and also investors as the plan for today. Today there's like around 3 events happening, so it'll be a busy evening, and it's cold, feels like winter. So we debugged the platform a lot. Now we have the job function working finally, and then we also updated our about page. What we are is defining it. We're like a market intelligence platform. Think of it Bloomberg, but for AI, and updated, like what the team is doing, what the team structure looks like. Now we have it all on the site, which is looking better and amazing. And other than that, I already sent 10 messages to investors. I just have to send 10 more to today. I'm planning to send it to chief operating officers. Yesterday I was sending to chief innovation officers. It's a bunch of tryouts. And then also the team did a great job in making the courses and updating the job tab. Especially the job tab was not syncing previously, but now we finally have a tab that actually syncs. So this is what the job tab is actually looking like for us right now. So this is actually pulling all the AI, only AI related jobs from Greenhouse. So these are actually just posted, for example, this is a job from Anthropic. If you normally press apply, yes, you normally takes you to the actual job posting by Anthropic. And the most important key feature that happened today is we're going over the analytics for GenAIx, where our visitors were coming from, and internationally, like it was one of the most international audience that we had, because first place was the US for our profile visitors, but the second place was actually China, and then the third place was Nigeria. That was like basically hitting all the important points in a geographic map. We have the US, and then if China's our second biggest marketplace, in Nigeria a third marketplace, that's basically like 80% of the world or 90% of the world, which is mind-blowing and somehow like kind of shaping up. So if we can, I don't know, it was China, there's the language barrier, but then if we can continue sustaining this and having traffic from China, this is like a big breakthrough. Two events for the day. First one is with Windsurf and Datadog. It will be a lot of vibe coding and a lot of data focused. And the other one is a Gen Z event called Creatives and Finance, meaning creators who actually are in finance, which is a unique area, but there will be a lot of Gen Z audience coming. So we try to hit them. The good part is that all of them are next to each other. They're all around Grand Central, around Times Square. So we'll first head out to the Windsurf event, because that already starts at like 5:30 and it's almost 5. First event is at actually the New York Times building here, and I was literally like, the address they put in on the bottom is just restaurants. I was like, where the heck is this? And it was literally just the New York Times building. That was why I was lost for a while, but now I finally understood that it's not the stores. It's actually the New York Times building entrance, which I was like, damn, Google Maps had it wrong. So Datadog, their office is inside the New York Times building. They're hosting it, they're the ones hosting the event, and Windsurf is the one providing credits for this hackathon type of event that is happening. So the New York Times has multiple entrances. Hopefully this door works, otherwise it might be like in the other doors on the other side. So that is
look good to our bosses. So that'll get you the alum observability platform into this project.
wrapping up the other one. It's almost 6:30. Almost the other one ends at 7:30. So I'm heading to the creatives and finance one. The other one was more devs. It was everyone around software engineering in the Datadog event. But now this creatives and finance one is more Gen Z, more business people, more younger people. So excited for this one more. So we'll see. But the thing is, they wrap up. Like the thing about the Gen Z events is that they're always so short. It's like it's just an hour. Great conversation, great people, but then it's like they always cut it short. They're always like, okay, time to go. We have to close the venue because the venue times they get are very like packed. But that's where you can actually talk to the people longer, and you'd actually enjoy the conversations. So heading out there, it's probably just an hour event, and then so the second event is at the Hilton Hotel in the middle of Times Square. So today's locations are prime locations, which is crazy. So yeah, we are it's the Hilton Hotel right here. With all these billboards, it's really hard to figure out which hotel is what, but the Hilton is probably in that corner. So let's head in there, and then let's enjoy this event.
People's lives, and so I'm just there to support them as their
people want to see allows you to force.
Okay, wrapped up with the work for today. Great interviews, sent out a lot of offer letters. 4 or 5 people that I called to talk to today. Today's Halloween, so there's an AI event happening. It's more about vibe coding, and that's one of those VCs that is focused on like blockchain. So we're head out there, and then since it's Halloween, there's also another Halloween event happening. So 2 events for today. So let's head out to the AI event first, and then we'll head out to the Halloween party / event thingy.
Because they're providing a bunch of
Okay, done with the first one. It was a great one. AI agent hackathon. It was great hearing about MCPs. The beautiful thing about events I like is that you learn a lot. You meet great people. There's always great drinks, great food. It's like the best way to learn. Like literally after work. I mean, I know it's like obsessing a lot over AI, but then it's like all day, every day listening about AI from like Bloomberg, from our own platform, from all these events. It's just like you're basically soaking in it, and you're becoming more of like understanding the space so much. And they're like the best way to learn. It's like in person with all these people, seeing everything in action is like the best way. So now heading out to the Halloween party. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it's the evening and today's Halloween, and literally the whole street is amazing. There's a parade happening in NYC. It's supposed to go on between 7 and 9. So we'll head out to the parade, but the whole street, everyone's literally dressed up, and it's so exciting. It does give out like real spooky vibes in NYC. It's super exciting just seeing everyone, dressed up. Everyone takes Halloween seriously in NYC, which is fun to see. And there's a lot of events happening tonight. We'll keep it short. Tomorrow I have to go teach the kids at AI at the school, so we won't be out too late. But we'll head out to the parade. Happens early on, and this is literally just Union Square. Like I'm just walking by Union Square. You can see the amount of costumes. Like this is its own unorganized parade, literally.